Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel Knowledge Transfer Desk. We share our knowledge via Transfer Desk YouTube channel. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and share. In today's video we are going to launch a new EC2 instance with Windows Server, and we'll connect to this Windows Server using Microsoft Remote Desktop. Okay, so without further ado, let's start our tutorial video. So first we need to log into our AWS account. As you can see, we have already logged into our AWS account. So our default region is Mumbai, and this is our console home. First we'll navigate to EC2. In EC2 we can find a launch instance button in here. You can simply click on this button. At first we will give name to our server. So whenever we give name to our server, this name will be stored in the form of tag. Okay, the key for the tag will be name, and value for the tag will be the name that we have given to our server. Okay, so something like this. If we want to give additional tag, then also we can give additional tag, but for now we will not give any additional tag. So let's move on. So next section will be choosing application and OS images. Okay, for that Amazon provide us AMI. Right now we are going to create new Windows server. Okay, so Amazon provide AMI, different AMI for Windows server. Okay, so we can see the latest one are eligible for the free tier. Okay, so we'll choose the latest one. So once we choose this AMI, once we choose this image, okay, it will come up with operating system consisting Microsoft Windows Server 2022. So moving on, we'll go to next section, which will be choosing an instance type. For instance type, I will go with T2 Micro because it is free tier eligible. You guys can choose other instance type as well. Okay, so for now I'll go with T2 Micro. Next section will be about key value pair. Here we will create a new key value pair by clicking on this button. So remember to keep this key value pair safely with you, because it will be required later to decode the password to connect with this instance by RDP client. Okay, so this is the Windows server. We'll connect with this Windows server using RDP client, and to connect with RDP client will require a password. And how can we decode a password? That password can be decoded using this key value pair. So I will just name this Windows server key value. Okay, so we'll choose a PEM file and just create a new PEM file. Okay, this PEM file is downloaded. Now moving on, next we'll go to a network setting. In network setting, the most important thing to notice is this firewall security group. Firewall is used to control inbound and outbound traffic to our EC2 instance. I would recommend to create a new security group for different instance, because different instance might have different rule for inbound and outbound traffic. That is why it is better to have a different security group for different instance. If we create a security group directly, then the security group will be named launch instance wizard 5, but we don't want to have a random name like this. That is why we will just edit here and we'll give name to our security group. So I will just name it Windows Server Firewall. Okay, so description: used to control the inbound and outbound traffic for Windows Server. Okay, next is to add inbound security rules. Okay, AWS has already provided a security rules for us. This security group allows traffic from everywhere or anywhere, or we can say it allows traffic from every IP address on port 3389, which is the port used by the RDP. Okay, if we want to allow traffic from only selected IP address, then we can make changes here. We simply need to click on custom. After that we'll add IP address. Okay, whatever is our preferred IP address, something like this. Okay, after that we'll choose the source and then we'll add. But for now we will allow the traffic from anywhere. And the next configuration is about the storage. For storage, we'll go to GP3 instead of GP2. The reason is GP3 provides higher performance at a lower cost compared to GP2. Okay, this makes GP3 more economical, especially for workload requiring high performance. That is why it is recommended to use GP3. Okay, we'll not go further for the advanced detail. Right now we'll review our changes. First thing is we have provided name to our server, which is my Windows server. Then we have chosen Microsoft Windows Server 2022 base as our AMI. Then we have chosen T2 micro as our instance type. It will provide us one virtual CPU and 1 gig of memory, and it will cost us around 0.0124 USD per hour. So it is 0.0124 USD into, typically we will calculate the monthly cost by multiplying it with 730. Okay, so roughly 1 month will consist 730 hours, so it will cost us around $9 per month. Okay, hello everyone. Next is we have created a key value pair. We have even downloaded the key value pair. This key value pair will be required later when we want to connect to this instance via RDP. Next is we created a new security group named Windows Server Firewall, and we have opened port 3389 for RDP, and any computer from any world can actually connect to this instance via RDP. Next is we have configured storage, 30 gig of storage, and for storage we have chosen GP3. Now next is let's click on launch instance. Now we'll go back to our instance. So here we can see our instance is named. Here we can see name for our instance, that is my Windows server. Current status is pending. Okay, it will take some time to come to running instance. Once this pending is changed to running, then we can connect to this instance using RDP. Okay, for that I will just click on connect. I'll choose RDP client, and next thing that I will do is I will download a remote desktop file. Okay, and I will just get password. To get the password, to decrypt the password, okay, it is saying please wait at least 4 minutes after launching instance before trying to retrieve the auto generated password. So let's wait few minutes. Go to RDP, get password. Okay, to get the password we need to upload the private key, the private key that we have created earlier and downloaded. I'll just simply download this one, and I will choose the PEM key. Now I'll decrypt the password. After this I can actually see my password. I'll keep this password safely. Now next thing is we need to open this remote desktop file that we have downloaded recently. Okay, let's open this. This will require a password that we have decrypted just now. Now we'll continue. It will take some time to connect to this instance. Already we are inside our instance. Okay, now we are inside our host. We can see instance ID, private IP assigned to our instance, public IP, the instance size T2 micro that we had choose earlier. This is our architecture AMD 64, and availability zone is AP South 1 is Mumbai, and inside the Mumbai also we have different availability zone A, B, C. So we have A, and total memory is 1 gig. Yeah, this is how we can launch a new EC2 instance, have a Windows server inside it, and connect to that Windows server using RDP. Now we can browse through internet in here. We can install necessary applications according to our need. Yeah, that is it for this tutorial. Thank you guys. Don't forget to share, comment, and subscribe to the channel.